Boys, welcome back to another video. This is my first Miro board video, sat down sort of presenting something on, like visually on a Miro board. I want to give as much value as possible, so I feel like doing these visual sort of presentations, I'm going to be able to do that by doing these Miro boards. But today I'm going to talk about how to actually build confidence. Now, a lot of people in the self-improvement space will say, you know, do this, do that, this will build confidence. But I believe there's one I wouldn't say a secret, but one underrated thing that people don't really talk about that for me personally has helped me build the most confidence. You might be thinking, why the hell, Aaron, should I listen to you? Well, many years ago, I used to be a skinny, insecure boy, had like really low confidence, low self-esteem. I used to hate the way that I looked. Like, look at this trim, mate. That is honestly the most disgraceful trim I've ever seen in my life. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you, because I want to be as authentic as possible on my YouTube channel as possible. During this time, you know, when I was in school, I was in like year 10 and 11, I used to be a bully, right? I used to take the mick out of people. I used to pick on people that were overweight, people that were a little bit slower than me. And truly, it came from a place because, you know, I was insecure. I was not confident in myself. So what I would essentially do is, because I was insecure in myself, I would basically be the loudest person in the room to deflect attention away from me and put it on someone else, so I would not get picked on myself. So that's why, you know, I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, I used to be a bully, bro. That's what I was. But now things are extremely different. I'm a very confident individual, not in like an egotistical way, because I think you should have self-love for yourself and be, you know, content in being confident. Like, you know, you walk into a room, you feel good. You know, when you put clothes on, you feel cool. You wake up and you're just confident in who you are. Do you know what I mean? So I've gone through a pretty crazy transformation over the past few years. I used to be extremely insecure, but now I'm not. Very confident individual. So confident, in fact, that I now live in Koh Samui by myself. Well, I obviously have friends here, but I went to Thailand by myself, no one else with me. Back, you know, when I was a skinny teenager and I used to hate myself, I would have never thought of doing this. I would have never been able to do this. But because of hard work and self-improvement, I'm here. I'm in Thailand, Koh Samui, living it up. And there has been one key thing that has helped me build this confidence. Now, some people will tell you, you know, the gym is really good for building confidence. It is. The gym is very good for building confidence, you know. When you're transforming yourself due to your hard work and, you know, your clothes start fitting better and you just start feeling better about yourself, do you know what I mean? Because you're literally transforming your physique. It's a very good thing to do. And also, another thing about the gym is it can't be bought. You can't buy a good physique. It literally can only be attained through rigorous hard work. Yes, the gym has made me build confidence, but that wasn't the main thing. Making money. Making money is a very key part to every single man's life. If you don't make money, you can't have access to certain things. You can't be as free as you'd like to be. So making money is very important in a man's life. And when you start making a lot of money, and you can afford things and sort of like buy things without looking at the price tag and be like, oh, I can tip that person, do this. You do feel confident, but it wasn't making money. Reading self-improvement books. Self-improvement books are a great way to gain knowledge, great way to gain wisdom at a young age. You're literally learning from experts in their field. People like David Goggins, Robert Greene. Literally all these cool people, you're learning their best pieces of work within a few hundred pages. Very good way of gaining knowledge, but that wasn't what built my confidence. The number one way to build confidence is keeping promises to yourself. So saying to yourself, I will wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and you do it. Saying, I'm going to start eating clean from now and I'm going to get absolutely shredded. Then you do that and then you gain confidence. A big one for some people out there, I'm not going to go on a hub anymore. Once you make a promise to yourself and you say, right, I'm not going to do this thing any longer, and you do it, it's like you gain a different level of power. You gain a different level of confidence. But on the other hand, if you say to yourself, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and then the alarm goes off and you think, oh, I don't want to get up today, I feel too tired, or I'm not going to go on the hub anymore, and then you go on it, you're literally destroying your confidence. Because essentially you're lying to yourself. You're saying, I'm going to do this, and then you say, well, actually, I'm not going to do that. You're literally lying to yourself if you make a promise and then you don't do it. You're literally lying to yourself. You are meant to be your own best friend, and you're with yourself 24/7, and you're lying to yourself. That is not on. The way I like to see it as is if you had a friend that always lied to you and always put you down and always held you back, you would, one, not trust that person. You wouldn't like that person, and you wouldn't keep that person around. So when you make a promise to yourself, you absolutely need to keep it. Whether it is literally, you know, getting up at 5 a.m. or saying, right, I'm not going to eat chocolate today, or whatever it is, doesn't matter how big or how small it is to you, or it might be a massive thing to someone else or a small thing to someone else. It literally does not matter. When you say you're going to do something, you have to keep that promise to yourself. And a quote that pretty much embodies the whole message of this video is from Alex Hormozy. You don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Because there's some people out there that will be like, I am really confident, I am strong, I am motivated. Bro, that's going to do nothing. The only thing that's going to actually build your confidence is by saying, right, from now on, I'm not going to do this thing anymore. Then you go and do it. That is the best way to build confidence. I recently kept a promise to myself. So I'm currently living in an apartment complex. There's quite a lot of buildings around me where I'm living in Thailand. And basically, a girl walked past. And in the back of my mind, I was like, I need to go and approach her. Like, I need to go and talk to her. But I didn't. I just left it. And I was like, after, you know that feeling where you're like, oh, bro, like, I should have went and go talk to her. I said to myself, I said, right, I got back in my apartment. I said, the next attractive girl that I see, I have to approach her. Doesn't matter if she's with her friends. Doesn't matter if she's with, you know, literally the circumstances do not matter. What did I do? Next attractive female that I saw, went and approached her. I was at a beach club by myself, and she was with like a group of her friends. There was like 5 of them. I was like, I have to keep the promise to myself. Like, yeah, of course I was a little bit nervous. Like, approaching a group of females is a little bit crazy sometimes. But I was like, well, I have to keep the promise to myself. So I went over there, went and talked to her. But then she was like, I don't have Instagram. So I was like, right. I was like, cool, right, she's not interested. Started talking to her friend. But then after like 10 minutes, I was like, right, you guys have a good night, whatever. But I didn't get the girl's Instagram or number or whatever. But what I got out of that was I got an extra boost of confidence because I kept a promise to myself. Boys, that is the best way to build confidence. Going to the gym, reading books, making money, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. They're obviously going to build your confidence levels, but keeping promises to yourself is the best thing you can do to build your confidence. So, actionable step for you. Next time you say you're going to do something, fucking make sure you do it. Don't be a little bitch. If you say you're going to wake up at 5 a.m, you better do it. If you say you're going to go run 5K tomorrow, you better do it. It's going to suck, but that feeling that you get afterwards, you're like, yeah, I'm the man, mate. I did something hard. I kept promising myself. That is the best way to build confidence. But boys, thank you all for watching the video. I am very happy to announce that I'm now doing one-to-one coaching. So if you're looking to level up in all areas of life or a specific area of your life, be sure to book a call down below and I can go through the ways that I can help you on your journey. But make sure you like the video and sub to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.